"Sorry to bother you on a Sunday, Chief," his officer said. "There's a situation." Solomon's not coming out with what was going down meant it was something he'd rather discuss privately. Gordon stepped onto the front porch. "What is it, Ed? I'm alone for the moment." "A man refuses to give his name is at your house, says he'll only talk to you. He's chained himself to the porch and does a jerry can he says is full of gasoline. He's waving a lighter. Not lit. Yet." Gordon's expletive was far from under his breath. He glanced behind him to make sure Iris wasn't within earshot. "I'll get there as soon as I can." He dashed into the house, found Angie and Iris in the kitchen. Trying to keep his anxiety hidden, he approached the two women. "Angie, there's a minor situation at work, and Ed says I'm needed. Nothing major, but I have to be there. Iris, would you mind driving Angie home when you're finished? We'll discuss the house later and get back to you tonight." Angie's brows winged upward, but she accepted Gordon's request without question. Verbally, anyway. Her expression said she knew he wouldn't have been called out on a Sunday for anything minor, and they'd be discussing a lot more than the house tonight. He rushed to his SUV and called Ed. "Okay, give me everything you have. I'm in my personal vehicle. Do I need to stop by the station, get my official one with a radio? Additional weaponry? I think coming in hot will scare the guy into doing something he didn't mean to. I've asked for a negotiator from county, but who knows how long it'll take for one to get here. The guy wants you, Chief, and you might be the best extinguisher we've got. No need for the radio. I'll keep my cell on and we'll relay everything to dispatch." "I'll come straight over." Gordon accessed his hands-free system and set his phone in the console, then pulled away from the curb and wove his way through the suburban streets to the highway. "Any hostages?" "Negative. Also, he claims he doesn't have a phone, so it's hard to carry on a conversation. He gets his knickers in a twist if I get any closer than the sidewalk. All he says is he's waiting for you." Gordon worked on a strategy. "Send someone behind the house where he can't see them. Check the rest of the exterior." "Roger that, Chief." Gordon pounded the steering wheel as two cars ahead of him drove side by side, both well under the speed limit. Experience had taught him that flashing his headlights or tapping the horn had drivers slowing down out of spite. "You told him I was coming?" "We did," Ed said. "He sat down, folded his arms, and hasn't moved." "I suppose that's a positive. Have dispatch route any spare officers to that sector, have them on alert, but not close enough to spook him. Same for firefighters and medics." "Roger." Finally, the car in the left lane overtook the one next to it and moved right. Gordon mashed the accelerator and sped forward. He hit the entrance to his subdivision, noting the Mapleton patrol car parked a quarter-mile from his house. Gordon raised 4 fingers, letting the officer, Rafe Perez, know all was under control. For now. "ETA under 2, Gordon said to Solomon. "Everything still okay?" "No change," Solomon said. "McDermott checked the outside where she wouldn't be noticed, peeked in the windows. No signs of a break-in or disturbance. Guy's sitting on the top porch steps staring into space. No clue what's going on inside his head." Gordon passed the waiting emergency vehicles, gave them the same 4 fingers gesture. At his house, Gordon parked on the street alongside Solomon's unit. The man on the porch stood, his lighter, unlit, waving above his head. Solomon exited his vehicle, hands in the air. "Chief Hepler is here!" he shouted. Gordon got out of his SUV, his hands raised as well. "Keep your phone on," Solomon said. Gordon nodded as he took several slow steps toward the porch. There was something familiar about the man waiting for him.